offense at to throw is Robinson. Throwing to start the drive. Now swing pass for Dillon. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 10 yards there.
And it's like on offense, y'all supposed to play the running back for each other. Because when y'all get to playing on the receivers too much, nah, it ain't about running the ball, man. It's about not messing each other offense up.
Robinson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Flush to his right.
Come on, boy, go route. I see you. I see you. He had to choose. Chose the wrong one.
First down there on a pickup of 25.
Yeah.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league.
They got a crazy defensive line.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Who winning?
Again. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man.
And they got a way better team than we do right here. Okay.
Just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Up the middle they run. Here's Dillon. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. It's rare that a man his size can at least push forward for a yard, but he stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about tiny? You're talking about the little guy back
there?
Up 7. That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team. Because he's just waiting there.
But I ain't going to lie. I look at him running again.
And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in.
Motion CD.
Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. They'll bring a receiver in motion.
I am running it. Just take him off a little bit. You ain't on the running back. All right, bet.
And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
I'm on motion CD again.
Now they send a man in motion right. They'll try and pound it in with
Give me in there.
Play through you.
Let's go.
To the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A.J. Dillon with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And
all right, quick, good game. Yep. Oh yeah, budget player. Oh. Let's get it. Oh, I gotta change my title. Let's get it. Game time. We doing RP today?
With Charles Davis,
I already know we about to get some smoke.
Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I
Look.
think it begins and ends with our two.
Oh, Ray Lewis just came out.
Best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time.
Boy, they got 99 Ray Lewis.
The way the game is
bro.
played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Game time. Yeah, wait. 99 Ray Lewis? 99. I ain't even see what else we had 99.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Game time. Let's get it.
Do it again, do it again, do it again.
Throwing on first down. And his first look.
Hey, you went too far, gang. You good though. You see how he playing? No, look, you see how he playing with the defensive lineman. So you can that mean everything right there, wide open.
Right here, score.
Huh? I got you.
Operating from the gun. Robinson, it's Hill, complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Play the R1, play the R1, Johnson.
Coming up, they got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
There he was, that's what
now Robinson on 3rd and 2. Open man Lamb, it's complete. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at
play the R1, have him do an angle or something to cut in that bit.
And he also gets a first.
Come on.
They'll run with a big back. A.J. Dillon.
Let's go. Touchdown.
Some space here.
A
big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
Well, there's plenty of real estate
hey,
for maneuver
the run.
on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Looking to throw. Robinson. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
He played back. I forgot.
Operating from the gun. Robinson flushed out right. He'll dump this down to Dillon. That's complete. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout.
Hold on, y'all forgot I watched that TV show real quick. Hold on.
In this first quarter.
I'll be back on like 45 minutes. You heard?
The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though.
Blake, you heard me, right, gang?
Operating from the gun.
All right, you might 45 minutes.
The pressure right. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down.
That was a good effort there, trying to do it on his own. But as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you. And if you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might loft it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than try to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
Exactly right. What you're hoping is that your guys in the front 7 can get him down.
Here's Robinson throwing on 4th down. And it's incomplete.
Oh, my God.
And they turn it over.
Why did he just throw the ball like that?
And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs.
Why he just throw the ball like that?
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Wilson.
Watch tight end. Yep, I'm there on that. Yep, I'm on him. Good D.
So he'll throw it away.
No grounding call there. He had a receiver near the right sideline. It was pretty clear there. He just needed to get rid of that one.
And he did have a receiver in the area.
Hey, watch CD Lamb game.
And I thought that was going to be grounding, but clearly the correct call made, and that is no call.
Tight end cross it to
you. Your play sheet down? Is that why you did it? Is that the flag?
Good hit. Oh, bro.
Up here in the booth.
We need to take it. Bang him. Yeah, they got their own better.
They go play action with Wilson. He'll buy some time right. That is complete downfield to Grimes. Before getting this inside the 25. A good pickup there, 26 yards. First carry for the Hall of Famer. It's the boss, Jerome Bettis. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after 1.
They got Jerome Bettis, too.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Here's Wilson.
My pick. If he would have threw that out route,
that was an interesting
I already knew it was coming.
As soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that
watch the run game. Watch the tight end. Watch that tight end.
That fell incomplete.
This is Cobb with a catch right side. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
You know they running. Should be.
Bettis will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Good first step.
I thought he was gonna truck the first dude. I ain't even gonna lie. I was expecting him to be right out. Blast.
One of my favorite coaches used to say, son, if you can darn near lay down near the end zone and get in,
come here.
Give me my best power running play with my best back right now.
Yep.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. So now it's 3rd and goal. This Raven defense trying to keep him out of the end zone. Now it's Wilson.
Pick. Oh, that's a pick game. That's a pick.
Already start to hear this crowd. They're saying, go for it.
Yeah, have we ever been at a game where you've heard the crowd go, field goal, field goal?
No, I have
they
not.
Come goal line, go line, and
to go for it.
spread
And
the
I think they
defensive
get the
line.
right idea right now. The way they've moved the ball in this drive, I wouldn't stop that momentum.
Right,
go get it.
Shade underneath.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson.
Pick. Good play, boy. To the house. No way. No way. Good defense, though, gang.
As they hold on 4th down.
Hey.
Oh, they were so close to the goal line, Charles. 4th down, they figure, well, we'll go for it. But the decision to pass winds up being a bad one with that interception.
Well, I think you said it really well. They may have just figured we're this close, we may as well go for it. Or they had a plan right from the beginning coming into this game to be aggressive. In any event, it didn't work out for them.
So
once I seen I had time, I already knew it was over with.
Back to throw. Robinson.
Route, I see you.
Off to Dillon underneath. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be second down. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun. Robinson. Open man is Michael Irvin, complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 7 yards there and a first down. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Oh my God. That's a dot.
At least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been
Come on,
moving well
CD's
this
open
series.
out there.
Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Back to throw again. Got a man, it's Michael Irvin. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
You're gonna have to double
passing
Irvin.
game getting in sync, another first down.
Now how about this throw right here? Had to throw it to the left sideline.
Running
The
right here.
timing's got to be correct on this one. Ball's got to be right where it needs to be, and it was. That's because he had great arm strength on that one, able to drive the football. Quarterbacks love it when they can show off their arms.
Taking him down as a veteran, Darrelle Revis. The run got 4. Now they
All right,
need with
for
a
sure.
second
Give me a
and 6.
second.
Looking to throw. Robinson. There goes a deep ball.
TD.
End zone.
Let's go.
It's caught for a Ravens
CD.
touchdown. CD Lamb.
Big pickup.
40 yards. And the Ravens
He be
post
cooking.
the first points of the ball game as they take the
go.
lead here in this second quarter. Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes the score 7-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Taken from about the 12. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way.
Watch
How
the
do you
D-ball.
approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in.
Pick.
Everyone
Peters?
has matchups that they like better
No
than
way.
others. Where they think they have an advantage.
No way.
Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and
That's
get your offense
crazy.
moving.
Shade him inside. Shade. Yup. Yup.
To throw again on second down. Wilson buying time to his left. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Throwing is Wilson. Goes right side, complete to Gronk.
That's
And
Gronk.
past the 40 before
It's
he's
gonna be
out of
hard for
bounds.
anybody to guard that card.
Well, throw on first down with Wilson. On the out route, it's
Oh, I'm
with
thinking I'm on the. You already know, brother.
just shy.
Hey, invite little homie to the
17
party,
more
bro.
yards on that one as
For
they
me.
keep the drive rolling.
Amar to go. They got a stupid squad. I forgot
Now
like
Wilson
me.
on first down.
I'm on our route.
Escaping the pressure
Watch
right.
that fly. Good D. Let's go. Good D.
Outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away but could not. It'll only be a loss of a couple.
All right, I got you at halftime.
After the sack on first down, Wilson, open man, Gronkowski complete.
Good defense.
2 yards on the pickup.
They can have
And
that.
that brings up third and a full 10 yards. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
perfect adjustment.
Flush to his right.
He ain't making that, though.
And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Barton, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
4th down. Here's Wilson.
Good D. Good D. Oh, my God. Good D. Great adjustment. Let's go. Come on, we lock in on defense. Come on.
As they hold on 4th down. Well, that one was
I can't pick no play, game.
Agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot
can't
more
pick no
conviction.
play.
As a result, it's an easy interception.
You know what that means. Oh, that's probably what it is. He probably glitched.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
That's what it was. Let's get it. We had all them players. Ain't do nothing but make us want to play even more. They quick, man. What's up with it, gang? You say what, Brody? You know, gotta flame up to a dub. Oh yeah, I forgot. I got you.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from Cleveland. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Robinson now throwing to start the drive. Finding Taysom Hill complete. And he'll be 7 there. And that'll make it 2nd down. First carry now for A.J. Dillon. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 yards, first down, Atlanta.
Now that was an excellent
I said get used to that truck, and you got so used to it you're stumbling over. Come on, let's get it.
Offensive linemen and tight ends are expected to block.
Oh, bro.
Wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big time,
you was open.
Space, you've got to hit the jackpot.
If you ain't running to do,
he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Go back.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Take that.
The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, yeah.
No! Big gain, but a fumble.
I should have got down. I already made the play. That's on me. That was Brian Dawkins. I supposed to play.
And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry.
Let's get it. We stopped Derrick Henry.
Carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Let's get it. Turn up. Come on, we gotta stop Derrick Henry.
Play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Yeah, bring him up here. I'm in there. Be in there. Come on.
And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
Let's go.
Defense able to get there, swarm to the football. Zilch, 0, nada there for the offense, Charles.
Yeah, it really was an example of good team defense, wasn't it? Everyone handled their responsibilities, and they held them to no gain.
5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on 3rd down. First carry now.
Let's go.
Is Johnson. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Defensively, they rallied the troops to force 4th down after that 7-yard pickup back on 1st.
Sometimes you get all those big guys down there in one spot, and there's just nowhere to go. And in this case, the defensive tackle used his strength and swallowed him up.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. And he'll go out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. A 39-yard punt, a return of 5, and the Falcons will get it 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the 2nd sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out.
And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st.
Motion out. Never mind. You good. Come on.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. No score after 1 on EA Sports. They'll try and run for it. And he picks up the 1st.
Well, it makes sense when I go
at the 29. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on fourth. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets him on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick six.
And I know from experience throughout the week, when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick sixes and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We scored. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
That's on me.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. To throw is Robinson on first down.
He'll check this down, complete to Dillon.
They find some open field here.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
I lowballed that. That's why they can't get it.
Football being a game of strength and brawn, it's also a game of mismatches. And they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
They give to Dillon out of the gun.
Oh, he's going to run through that hole.
And he got blown up.
Losing too much turbo. That's all that be, bro. He was too much turbo sometimes. It's all good, though.
Robinson to throw on third down. Flushed out right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up fourth. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
Now Robinson throwing on fourth down. He's got Michael Irvin complete.
Come on, let's go.
So the drive stays alive after the fourth down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Gang, working right.
And that'll fall incomplete.
They using you for real. More than it seemed like. Got to cooking for me.
Throwing again. Robinson.
Turn that up, take some
Hill. Right side complete. And he'll be out of bounds just
so
inside
slow,
the 25-yard line.
Fast release, he would get so much more yards
and
like
come
that.
up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on third down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
They'll get this into the hands of Dillon, complete. And he's going to have a Falcons first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on third down and 5.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And it's caught, the tight end Hill.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Dillon. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. They'll try and run for the first with Dillon.
Oh, you almost got through there. I see what you was on.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Again, it's Dillon.
Let's see what you want.
And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Second and goal from the 1. They'll look to run with Dillon. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. A.J. Dillon as the first half is winding down. And the Falcons have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Gano the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
We got to slowly go down the field on them. They got a pass rush, and they playing deep zones. We got to just chop them up. We got to break them down, then they're going to give us the deep ball.
So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away.
Keep running.
This is taken just shy of the 10.
I just got to remember that myself.
Just shy of the 30-yard line.
Sometimes my ass is getting impatient. Get throwing the ball.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Are we running again?
And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
Oh, yeah. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Because we return it.
Final 10 seconds of the half as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
Press him, press him.
Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout.
Do that play again.
And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Bro. Press him and shade outside.
They keep it with Henry on 1st down.
He's
going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Set and ready to go for the 2nd half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. From the 10. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Here's Robinson off the play fake, rolling to his right. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Watch Chris Johnson fast. You got a mismatch.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's going to let it go again.
Yep, I already know it. Locked up. I already know it. Let's get it.
Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
I'm on everything. And they got ground.
And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll begin the drive with a run by Dillon. Bulldozes past him, and he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Robinson gets this one to Hill, and he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the 1st.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull
that
spot they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. Robinson. Rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. So a big return there, Charles, on what was a pretty dangerous throw to the outside.
It sure was,
oh,
my
God.
On a throw like this, if it's intercepted, a lot of times this is a pick 6. So good hustle to get back and get him down. But, boy, that's a throw you've really got to be sure of if you're going to work the perimeter of the field.
That ain't the receiver.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Great effort by Ted Hendricks defensively.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Henry again on 2nd down.
Let's go.
1 yard officially on the pickup, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 11.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there, but how about what we did see?
Big stop right there. They ain't got one passing yard, man.
The big finish with the tackle.
3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points.
Operating from the gun.
Watch that slant coming.
And he wisely will throw that one away.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Now Justin Tucker's out to try the field goal. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. Tucker's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So the interception set him up a terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Back to throw. Robinson. He'll check it down, complete to Dillon.
Shit, bro.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 17 yards and a first down for Atlanta.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner. And
only reason I thought you was about to keep running for real, But I know you were just making sure I seen
his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Open man, right side, it's Lamb. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Looking to throw. Robinson.
Keep going. Oh.
Now he'll dump it underneath.
Keep running across that middle, gang, next time. It's open. I see you. Just make sure you just keep the route low, though.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Yeah, that was a good-ass route, though. I see you.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. They complete it to Hill. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down. Operating from the gun, Robinson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Touchdown!
I see you! Make a play!
He scored on the
Make a play, boy! Let's go!
The Falcons have moved out in
That was
front
your
in the
drive right
4th
there,
quarter.
man. Let's go.
This has definitely been a back and forth
Cooking
affair, and now they have the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, and they gave up the field goal on that last drive, as we remember.
Let's
but
go.
It felt like their offense
Let's
told
stop.
them, don't worry about it. We got your backs. We'll come back with a touchdown of our own, and they
They
did.
can't even move the ball without a good Derrick Henry run.
Gano now.
We gotta make sure we team tackle.
Kick it
We
away.
can't try to blast him. We gotta team tackle him. So real life. Oh yeah. That
This
just made
one
it even
taken
better.
just inside the
Come
10.
here.
And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown. Their defense
Shade
just
them
surrendered.
inside.
Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter, and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And this turns into a nice game with a slide at the end. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
If they get a game-changing score on this drive, it's
They
gonna be
locked
because
up
of
for real,
plays
for real.
like that. That run was pure heart. Took it himself, found
They
a way
won
to reset the
touchdowns,
down,
interception.
and advance the ball.
Robinson now on 1st and 10.
Pick.
And that is incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Got to be wary of throwing an interception here because the defense knows they're going to get tested deep. That's why they're going to put a couple of extra guys back there to try and prevent that.
Yeah, late in the fourth quarter here trying to preserve the lead. To throw is Robinson on third down.
Yep, it's yours.
And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted. He violated a big-time no-no in throwing that pick. Rolling right, throwing across his body.
And you know that your dad taught you that in the backyard when you were a tyke.
Yep.
Don't do it. The problem, every now and then you get away with it. This time, not the case.
And he's got it down to the 28. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. They run once more with Dillon. And he is into the end zone for
He's
a
a beast.
touchdown.
Come
A.J.
on.
Dillon, 28 yards.
He might be the best
And
pick
the
of it.
Falcons
Yeah,
will
yeah.
add to their fourth quarter lead. Extra point try good by Gano.
Oh, bro.
And that makes it a 21-10 game.
Best running back I ever played with, man.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. So the offense back out now, coming off its first interception of the game the last time out, trying to reestablish some momentum here, Charles. But they're trailing defensively. Maybe these guys smelling the blood in the water a little bit.
Yeah, I think that they probably are, but what they need
He
to
just
do
got
right now
blasted.
is just
Come
make sure
on,
they don't
man.
force the action too much themselves. They've got them on the run a
sure.
little bit. You just want to be in a position where if they make another mistake, you're there to capitalize on it and take it away from them.
He's got a man complete. Touchdown. Jordan Akins.
I don't even know
42
who he is.
yards. And his guys have made this a one-score game now.
Let's go again. Let's close out.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this. I know you are, too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike.
They passing Chris
Don't
Johnson
go
in the
anywhere
game.
yet. This thing's not
They
done.
pass every time his ass in the game.
They'll try and throw for it. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
And a good job here by the Falcons. Their hands team able to recover it. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Running up the middle, here's Dillon.
And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Back to throw. Robinson. And look at this.
No way.
Get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the great one, Darrelle Revis. And a great return.
No way Randy ain't catch that, bruh.
So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job.
He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow.
What an outstanding drive right there to take the lead, and also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, the way that you're viewing this, because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
They'll look to throw. And no, it's incomplete. So they can't convert for 2, but they still have the lead as we get toward the end of the fourth. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right
now. Come on!
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's
let's go!
Touchdown, and it's
Dot!
likely the game winner.
Dot! Let's go!
Fast and furious right now. If you got up to go get a drink from the fridge, you picked the wrong time. 2 long touchdowns.
Yeah, and that's how you answer.
Come on. Get in there.
Of your own, and you're exactly right. If you
dot.
When I was 8, I needed
come on.
Of course, while we're in the bathroom, grand slam home run.
Couldn't lose this game, man.
Yeah, my dad still hasn't forgiven me.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And a short kick taken at about the 16. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive.
Let's go. They only got 3 seconds left.
The best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out.
Well, he forces one there.
Let's go.
Potential daggers. It's intercepted.
Biggest
Picked by Ted Hendricks. And the Falcons are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal
you
this
caught that
game. That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the fourth quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, How about that come from behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Cleveland.
Man, you threw a dot right there. Had to. I almost blew that game. Had to make a play.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Strapped in, it's just about time to get the party started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback.
Let's get it. Game time.
Robinson throwing on first down.
Okay, I see how they about to play.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw and coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And he'll get this up to about the 40. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. Robinson. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A 5-yard pass on the heels of a 5-yard run. Good enough for the first.
I need you to block right here, gang. This should be a touchdown.
Operating from the gun, Robinson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is taken in at the 5.
Make a play, Randy.
There for Baltimore. 52 yards.
Still the best deep ball threat on the game. Just got to know how to use.
He's one of only 2 players to go a whole season averaging over 100 yards receiving and average a touchdown per game as well. That's a pretty impressive stat.
It really is, especially
when you
consider that every defense he faced was prepared for it and was kicking coverages in his direction.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and goal.
Oh my God, bro. I take it.
Chargers are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Not something you see very often from a quarterback.
I was supposed to run that.
An opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Eluding the pressure right. And a big loss as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. And they get to him right out of the gate. And this defense hoping that that's a harbinger of things to come.
Yeah, when you give up a first-play sack, makes your quarterback wonder if he's going to go to the sidelines and talk with his offense coordinator and head coach and say, hey, you know that game plan we put together? We might need to change it right now.
They get 11 back
big
on
tackle.
that one. It leads to third down.
Naturally so. The defense was key.
Watch the, you already know, watch the Tyreek Hill route game.
And it took them an extra second to react when he got the carry. It's still a tough third down to pick up here.
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Jair Alexander in from the corner to make the sack.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game,
they trying to make the receiver block on the motion, but Jair Alexander blitzing off of that shit. He's getting there, but it ain't working.
Returnable here from the 38. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already.
They got a lot of zone KOs on everybody. They got zone KOs on every single, all these niggas. So.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
Now Robinson from the gun on third down, escaping the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down. Operating from the gun, Robinson. Now swing pass.
Oh, you should have kept running, gang. I see you.
Get this down to about the 37.
Trust me, I might miss you sometimes, but I'm going to also see you. I know you had him.
It could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure.
Hold on, I got an easy dot.
Interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. Dillon now off the option. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Dillon now off the option.
Go. Get in there then. Get in there then. Get in there then. Get in there then. Get in there then.
A.J. Dillon taking it in from 24
Let's
yards
go.
out.
It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. Oh, God.
Gano the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And able to get this out to the 25.
Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it, man.
The Charger drive about to get going. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they
watch that
begin
D-ball.
with a first down. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
Come here.
And he'll get maybe a couple before he's taken down.
I want to hit him so hard.
To the 2-minute warning. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Way better. So much better.
Going to give it up the middle. Here's Dickerson.
That's a good
And they
move.
get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
He read the block right. That's a good move.
Play action. Now Jackson.
He locked up.
Flush to his right. And he'll be out just shy of the 40.
We stage. I be trying to hit a nigga so hard.
Scramble, a first down, a 16-yard
Oh,
gain.
bro. Uh-huh.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. Flushed out right. He's going to fire one. Corner of the end zone. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. Here now is 2nd and 10. Again from the 41. Dickerson trying the right side.
Ah.
And he's got some space here. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 57 yards rushing for him now. And he's only carried the ball 4 times. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll go right back to the ground with Dickerson. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now it's Jackson.
Pick.
Oh! Man, it's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Mike Ditka. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Evan McPherson for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From the 10. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much
he did not throw the ball away
in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The defense rising to the challenge and setting them back on the sack. that's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score.
Pulls it in at the 13.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive.
I'm watching the sneak.
Throwing on first down, it's
that ain't
Jackson.
there. That ain't there.
The pressure right.
Come on, that's me.
It's
overran that a little bit.
Shot, couldn't connect.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
On 2nd and 10, Jackson.
Take that in route.
And this one is going to be off the mark.
Oh, if you would have came down on that end route, that was
confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown, but incompletions on their first 2.
Yeah, you did right. Lock up.
And trying to figure out a big
I knew he was about to throw the end route.
To get their momentum going again.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And it's incomplete.
I don't go. That Lamar did not be looking good. No cap.
Has been a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back
I don't know what's up
incompletions.
with that
Receivers
Lamar.
blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
You know.
In motion, Hill. They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. So, Charles, talk about a play that could prove pivotal. And I mean pivotal. That decision right there could be really costly.
Without a doubt. You talk about taking a chance there and deciding
might
you're
be
going to
touchdown.
go all in, as they like to say. That's exactly what that one was, and it didn't pay off.
Yeah, taken down.
He was wide open.
Back at the 39-yard line. Here's Robinson looking to throw on 2nd down.
Oh, gang, you shouldn't even went that way. The left was wide open. I don't know. Like, you should have. Oh, man.
It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. And the big boy, dare I say, he showed some athleticism there.
Oh, without a doubt. And you know what else we saw on that play?
The left side of the field was so wide open.
More ball drills in practice. They want everyone proficient.
I thought she was going to do exactly what she did last time. That shit was wide open.
What a big play like this will happen for a big man.
Now, post-game locker room, does he get an extra drumstick?
Hey, he was going to get that anyway. He may get the whole spread now.
Yeah, put some gravy on there.
This one taken just inside the 10. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just
you was blocking, right?
And you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Javon Curse in there to drop it.
I gotta get a right tackle.
First and second downs now leads to a 3rd and long. Boy, a tough spot here as they approach the line of scrimmage. A long way to go to try to pick up this first down. Robinson now throwing.
Oh my God!
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
Here's Tressway now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this one goes sailing out of bounds. Where did it cross? Well, they're going to say on this side of midfield.
I had Randy too.
Inside give to Dickerson. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
From the 39, Jackson. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Dickerson on the hand.
I thought I was in there.
33, good enough for a first down. 73 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Off the play fake, here's Jackson.
Pick.
Oh, this one incomplete.
See, why every time I do that game, they throw it right to them, bro?
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get
I swear, every time I get hit, bro, it go right to somebody.
Here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah,
It's all good,
stop
though.
them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Eric Dickerson, 33 yards. And the Chargers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. And oh, it's no good on the PAT, so they can't add. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. Will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And these guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked by Ted Hendricks. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage. Turn that into a pick 6.
I ain't gonna let this game make me mad. We 4-0.
Where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. As confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken from about the 12. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
It's always my right tackle. I see that now. Nah. But I just see who it is. Who the weakest link on the team. Right tackle. Cause my run blocking been getting better in the inside. That right tackle horrible though. Let me see if I get anything. Let me see. What you mean?
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Whistle blown, a timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. They'll have two remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Tyler Bass about ready to get us going. And off we go from Cleveland. Taken in at the 3. And he returns this to the 22. To throw is Robinson. Throwing to start the drive. And that'll be complete to Dillon. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
We played them already, gang.
First carry now for A.J. Dillon. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons.
Good in postseason, man.
Back to throw. Robinson. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
I was already taking off.
He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. Looking to throw. Robinson. Throw left side complete. That's Hill. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Dillon now on 1st and 10. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside the 40. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. A gain there of 21 yards.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Randy Moss, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point try good by Gano. And it's now a 7-0 game. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. From the 10. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Play action. It's Griffin. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
I thought they had one.
They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Play action. Now Griffin. Crossing route catch made by Johnson.
Have you seen what he was making Brian Dawkins do?
But not before they work it across midfield. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
And partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. And he's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
First carry for the 5-time Pro Bowler, LaDainian Tomlinson. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
4-1.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Here's Griffin.
Good play.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked by Ted Hendricks. And he
takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. We thought this defense would be opportunistic, and they were. Here, you're already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead. I tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little bit of extra momentum with a score already on the board?
Oh, without a doubt. That already felt good to them, and they took it and used it and obviously put up another one. But here's the thing now. Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overamped. Others say, I've got 2-touchdown lead. Go get them, guys. They'll be even more aggressive.
Oh,
they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40.
Definitely to get her in the studio. That'll be later though. Worry about that later.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to.
It's caught inside the 25. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they had been seeking.
They go play action. Griffin. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Pat Freiermuth, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Jaguars have got it back to within a score.
Well, the lost sleep that the defensive coordinator had all week preparing for this game, a good portion of it was trying to prepare for him because he's absolutely a phenomenal player.
And a lot of times around the goal line, they know it's going to him. It's just so hard to stop.
And that's where it really becomes difficult because you're exactly right. They know it's going to him, yet they still can't stop it. That tells you when you're a dominant player.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Now you get
18 more yards there. Another first down. Coming up to the line.
Now you look like a real running
here before the 2-minute warning.
Throw that up the wheel.
Robinson on first down. And this one's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but
they just tried it so hard.
Forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7.
They still running cover 3. They either run the cover 3 or man.
Now Robinson on 1st and 10. And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Jaguars are going to get the football here at their own.
Bro, what the?
Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. And then you give up the touchdown on the last drive, and now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw is RG3.
Thank you. Come again. Oh, what?
Complete on the deep ball.
Hey,
quick
man.
incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
On 3rd down, Griffin. Dancing to his left. Oh, he'll try and throw it deep to the other side of the field. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked up by Jair Alexander. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
Well, CD, that's a huge play by this defense in a close ball game. I think he was trying to just extend the play. They're getting outside the pocket, but he throws a costly pick six.
Yeah, he's trying to find someone open. You're exactly right. He wasn't looking to run. He was looking to throw. The result, not good for him. They were more than happy on the defensive side to gather that one in and take it to the house.
So they'll get another shot on offense.
His name Big Stepper. Your name Stepper K.
Kick is away.
From just inside the 20, short kick. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Forced out to his left. He's going to air it out deep for Green. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. 3rd and long. It's Griffin rolling to his left. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Hey, bro, you blitz. I'm a cover.
They're going on 4th
Coming.
down. It's Griffin.
Right. I already knew it was going to work.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football. And they'll take possession.
He was worried about me. He was going to step right to your side. I already knew he was going to do that. Playoff time. Get
With
what you
Charles
on.
Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one. And off we go from Cleveland. From the 10.
What's that with it?
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36.
We're going to do RP.
The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
And that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
A first down carry for Henry.
Let's go.
And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. They'll run it again with Henry. And he's got the 30. 10. Touchdown. Derrick Henry. 53 yards. And his guys have taken a first quarter lead. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
What you mean?
Matt Ryan now breaks the huddle. His guys will go for 2. They'll give it to the fullback up the middle. And he will get in to make it 8-0. So what do you make of that? You go on the road, you score the opening drive touchdown, opt to go for 2, and all of a sudden they're up 8-0.
Yeah, this wasn't a decision that they made right here and right now. They made this decision during the week. Hey, if we get the ball and score right away, let's show them that we feel like we're superior.
Let's go, man. We love smoke.
Really put the pressure on them.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
This is going to be the matchup to watch out on the perimeter, and it won't be the last time these two go at it. Both of them believe they are the superior. In this case, the win goes to the defense.
I'm going to run this to get him out the way.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. The They'll run with a big back, A.J. Dillon. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Here's Robinson throwing on 3rd and long. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down.
There's another example what defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They give up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
They're going to try and throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Let's go.
It's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Falcons.
Come on, let's get it, bruh.
Michael Irvin, 57 yards. And the Falcons' decision to go for it pays off with... We're going for 2. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he'll get in to tie this game at 8. Well, it's definitely early enough here. They didn't need to go for 2. They didn't have to go for 2, but hey.
I can match because that's exactly what we got on that one. Neither one of these teams wants to give any ground, do they?
Come on, gang. Let's lock in on defense.
Take it a yard or so past the 20. Call it the 21. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They begin with Henry. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Again, it's Henry.
Ah, somebody knocked me over.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 99 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Henry up the middle.
Big play, Chris Jones.
He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Let's go.
No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. 8-8 the score after 1 on EA Sports. And complete to Drake London. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down.
They got everybody.
If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man
Next time,
coverage with this
you know
guy,
that play gonna come
less
to
than
it.
ideal.
No,
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Henry out of the pistol. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry.
Hit, boy.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
Ah.
And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Inside handoff, Henry. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
Watch it. Ah.
That's out quickly to London. And
Gamble it, gang, because remember, it's going to be a illegal man downfield if you wait too long to throw it. You feel me? So you ain't got to worry about him being deep too far on that play. It's all good. They get it. You're going to stop that shit.
A very strong drive as a response.
A give to Henry. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8. Here's Ryan.
Come on.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. And
let's go.
Are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off.
I need you to block right here, gang.
Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there.
My shit delaying now.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Back to throw. Robinson. It's Hill. Complete.
Let's go.
He's got this almost going out.
Let's go.
Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that one, that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case,
let's go, bruh.
Shot, it fell incomplete.
And he's got this down to the 35. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Robinson. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's on me. That's on me. I threw it too late. He was wide open for it, man. Look at that, bro. Look at the separation on that, bro.
And don't you think that both offenses,
there's no way he got to that, bro.
From their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early. I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
And he'll lose yardage and be down at the 7-yard line. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
Watch the deep route to Tyreek Hill.
From the gun, it's Ryan. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively.
Yep,
they have now allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Final play of the half. It's Ryan.
We both on the same shit. Hey, Greg minds think alike.
2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
I wanted to bang his ass. The crazy part is, bro, I knew I shouldn't have blitzed, but I couldn't help it. Oh, bro, I'm thinking you gonna drop your coverage. Oh, bro, I was thinking the same shit. Yeah, I'm like, oh yeah, he ain't doing that shit again.
From the 6. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
Touchdown.
No. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes.
Man, blitz.
Part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down.
My shit is tweaking. It's lagging, bruh. I think they hit me offline. What's up?
To throw again, Robinson. He's got him in, complete. Touchdown, Falcons. Michael Irvin, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
What you say, gang?
The Falcons come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Gano the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead.
Let's go.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Let's go, playoff time, man. They're getting that mode. Boom!
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Man, his ass would have been in a coma on the ground. Tweaking.
There at the line, ready for their next drive.
You look like he got hit by a 2-2-3.
For a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like.
Come on, playoff time.
They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you
They got every player on the game. Come on. Come on. Let's go. We ain't ducking no smoke. Let's get it.
Takes it to about the 37. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Come on.
And the busy night for Henry continues. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Tackle Denzel.
He takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. From
Come on, we'll live with it.
Now here's 1st and 10, down at the 31. Now a
off
handoff to Henry. And some room to maneuver.
Come on.
And
Let's go.
Bounds, almost gets to the 10.
They offensive line just crazy.
7 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough
I think
man
they got
to bring down all night. Derrick Henry. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. So a strong drive here to lead off this 3rd quarter. That has them an extra point away from tying things up.
And partner, this is pretty much what they envisioned when they were sitting there in the locker room thinking about getting things going to start here in the 3rd quarter. Getting out there, a field goal would have been fine. But going ahead and scoring here, an extra point away from tying things up, that's exactly how they drew it up on the board.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated.
My shit is delayed so bad, bro.
And they both have specific outcomes
That's
in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
He's going to go for a big play downfield. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Man.
Picked off by Champ Bailey. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
If Randy was faster, oh my God.
Meeting, but this guy has been around a long
time for Randy
There's
to
a
go.
trick in the book. He knows it. He probably even wrote a few chapters. And this is what he's always had. And that's a nose for the football. He's able to come away
exactly
here
what I need. I need Herman more.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
The football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be third and about a foot or 2. They'll try to run for the first with Henry.
Oh, my God.
3 quarters in the books. And we're back now here in Cleveland. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now it's Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
On 3rd down, Ryan steps away to his left. Now he'll turn and throw deep back to the other side of the field.
Man.
And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
So many times I advocate not challenging coverage downfield, but on this play, I thought he made an excellent decision to actually do so. If that had been complete, that would have been one for the highlight reel.
They'll try and throw for it with Ryan. And they're going to try the screen.
No!
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Now, there was a time when I would have been upset at teams throwing the ball with a big lead late, but I've evolved a little bit. I've come around. Ultimately, they're looking for first downs, and if they think the air is the best place to do it, then so be it. In addition, you probably got a quarterback gets a nice bonus if he keeps completing passes. So they want to keep throwing the football? Fine by me.
Henry with a run on first down, but he's not going anywhere as they'll get to him a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage.
So with your team leading in the 4th quarter, you know you've got to run the football. They know you've got to run the football. Sometimes that means there's nowhere to run the football.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Ryan. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play. And he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Now Ryan.
Pick.
And look at this. They get the
turnover
they needed. It's intercepted. And the Falcons are right back in this football game. A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game.
I'm looking for you, for real, bro.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Robinson.
Please, Randy. Please, Randy. Randy
Moss, 55 yards. And the Falcons use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th.
Let's go.
Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. So a big play coming for the Falcons as they'll go for 2. They'll try and run it up the middle. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points, and that helps. That gives him a 7-point lead.
This our season, bruh.
The touchdown here to kick it away.
Come on.
A short kick taken at the 18.
Come on. One more stop.
And down at the 28. The offense back out there at the line.
Don't run commit. We don't need no mistakes right here. We good. Come on.
In their previous drive, they threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense. Gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the
around right here, though.
Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
I know it's coming. Nope.
Now Ryan.
I got the slant coming right. That's a pick.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first
down.
That's what's vital to them.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Ryan to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground.
Yep. He a beast.
Partner, they've got one chance.
Oh, no, that was Jair.
And I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now as to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. Running up the middle, here's Dillon. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches. They run once more with Dillon. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Now here's a timeout coming on the defensive side of the ball, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Now Dillon on the inside give. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8. Good gain there on first down and keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively.
What an advantage having a elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Well, this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Gano's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Big win. Let's get it.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback.
No way. We got the dub. We got the dub. Yeah. We in the Super Bowl? It say I'm in the Super Bowl game. Let's get it. I'm ready. Super Bowl time, baby. Hell yeah. Oh, that's weak. Mm-hmm. You backed all the way out to the main screen? Oh, that's why. That's probably why you know.
So the challenge is laid out in front of you. Can you complete it? We're about to find out. Solo challenge, Madden Ultimate Team time. Let's go.
Let's go!
Talk, all the hype, but the past is prologue as this Super Bowl is underway. From a yard or two deep, here comes the return. And he's going to be out of bounds on the return. Not a great return. They'll start back around the 17.
Let's get it.
They'll begin the drive with a run by Dillon. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Robinson. Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11.
Motion Randy.
The slot man in motion right. To throw is Robinson. To throw on 3rd down. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down.
That's on me.
Before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
I wanted to run.
Tress Way on 4th down is sent out to punt.
I missed a wide open receiver.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line.
The drive starts with a carry by Dillon.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
With his size, it often takes more than one guy to get him down, but if you can at least slow him up and the reinforcements arrive, you have a chance to get him on the ground, and that they did that time for a loss.
On 2nd down, another run for Dillon.
And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Warner.
And this will be caught. It's Isaiah Hodgins.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 17 yards on the pickup, and it'll give him a 1st down.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Dillon now on 1st and 10.
And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right.
On 2nd down, another run for Dillon.
And he'll take this one down to about the 40. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Here's Warner.
Pick that game.
The tight end Kittle has it.
Oh, my God.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26.
Take the angle down on the ball. You ain't got to run with him. That's when you just run down. Look, you would have cut across him. Cut across.
Absolutely, as one of the better coaches in the league always tells me. On offense, I want their body blows all game long.
It looked like you got stuck on him.
Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping in one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
They'll try the left side with Dillon. Heck of a broken tackle, but only able to work this down near the 23. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. We're scoreless after 1.
And we are back. Biggest game of the year, the Super Bowl, and both teams ready for the start of the 2nd quarter.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Let's get it. I need a pick.
In motion comes the tight end left.
I think they got ready again.
On 2nd down, another run for Dillon.
Pushes him over. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Again, it's Dillon. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A.J. Dillon, a 15-yard touchdown run. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly. And on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play. And guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. A short kick taken at the 18. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like, because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge, because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Robinson to throw on second down. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue, because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They give to Dillon out of the gun. And that
they ain't go up the middle. The middle was wide open.
In the backfield and goes backwards. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, this defense, they've been terrific all year, and they come through with a pick-6 here on the game's biggest stage.
Perfect descriptor there, because we have seen this time and time again. This defense, their ability to take the ball away from teams, they definitely have a nose for the football, and it pays off again on that play.
Extra point right down the middle, and it's now 14-0.
It's like you forgot you can run the nigga over. But, damn, I threw a dumbass interception. That shit, I ain't had nowhere to throw that bitch anyway.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're still in search of an initial first down.
Bro, every player on the field got an ability, bro.
Throwing after the interception, Robinson.
No.
And he fires one incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Now a dump off here complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter.
There you go. Let's get it, bro. I need you to pick up versus shit like this. Listen, I need you for real. You really gonna be all I got right here. They got ability on every single player.
On first down. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Here's a diving catch right side. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that'll bring up second down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Buying time to his left.
Get out.
Across his body, and it's intercepted.
That was the worst throw I ever seen.
There he goes right side. The 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. What a moment for him. A pick six in the Super Bowl. You think about some of the big pick sixes over the history of this huge game. I remember, because I was watching with a lot of Colts fans, Tracy Porter picking Peyton Manning to get the Saints' first title.
Yeah, that one pretty much sealed the deal for New Orleans as well. But I got to go back a ways because, you know, unfortunately, I'm considerably older. Herb Adderley, the Green Bay Packers, got it all started. The first pick six, Super Bowl II against the Oakland Raiders, and some of the better ones that were out there. You might remember Dwight Smith of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers had 2 in one game when they won their Super Bowl championship against Rich Gannon in Oakland. You mentioned Tracy Porter already. How about James Harrison to the Steelers? You remember that one? 100 yards right before the half ended. That was a big-time play. But for me, the absolute classic, Willie Brown in slow motion against the Vikings for the Raiders. The grand old man, Willie Brown, 75 yards.
You recall him on. What a play here. Another pick six in the Super Bowl. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game.
Zone game, you got to pick zone up.
If something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
And he slides.
That business made a play.
Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half.
My shit delayed, bruh. It's like every time we
here's Robinson on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete.
Another dangerous throw there.
It's like even when my niggas open, they not going to be open.
I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls when you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a third interception in half number one.
They got flat zone KO, mid zone KO, deep zone KO.
Where it was headed and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
Robinson now on 3rd down. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by 9-time Pro Bowler Ed Reed. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
I mean, at this point, CD, what is not going their way in this first half? After that pick six, they now have a 4-possession lead here.